Hey folks, just give me a second here. Make sure I can turn. Yeah, all right. So, welcome to February 2016, and this is basically an update for the channel. I haven't done one in a while, and I thought, well, heck, why not do one because it's been so long. With that said, I thought I'd capture a little bit of game footage while I'm doing this, mostly because I usually just have a picture or me just standing in front or some random videos, so why not do something a little bit different this time? Hey, this is my gaming and gab or game and gab or I don't know. I'm not very good with names. It's just an update. It's just an update video. So some things I wanted to talk about is mostly 40K. Going to talk about some X-Wing stuff, and maybe we'll also talk about some stuff in regards to online gaming. Maybe some Let's Plays. Did I kill? Yeah, I killed everyone. So, yeah, ignore the watermark. Sorry about that. I'm poor and can't afford the subscription. And I really don't stream that much, as well as take too many recordings, so I don't think the watermark's too big of a deal for now. I might look into some better software, but for now, I think this is fine. It's just a lot easier to use than some of the other ones I've come across. So, yeah, let's talk a little bit about 40K. So, I'm going to continue to try and get a battle report in every week. I've been pretty consistent with that throughout the past few years, and I want to continue with that. So, through 2014 through 2015, I was able to get, for the most part, a battle report a week, if not one every 2 weeks for sure. Now, of course, take holidays, traveling, and things like that into consideration. Thank you. I'm going to try to make sure that the armies are unique, as I have been, but there are going to be certain circumstances where I need to play or don't necessarily need to play, or more or less have the opportunity to only play certain armies at certain times. It has to do with the availability of other people. We're a relatively small community, so there's only a few players in the area. But I do try and make sure that I don't play the same person within the same week. But if that's the only person that's available, then that's the report you're going to get. Sorry. When it does come down to my own armies, I will try and vary things up. I know there has been a real focus on my Dark Eldar, and that's because I've been preparing for a tournament, and that's going to continue on for a little bit. Sorry about that, guys, but I am continuing to prepare for other tournaments too. So I appreciate your patience as we continue on through this adventure of me going to these tournaments and showing people how to, lose with a particular amount of grace. So, yeah, so tournaments are going to be coming up too, so I'll talk about that in a bit. So I'm going to try and get some of my various different armies in. So we've got Eldar, Dark Eldar, we've got Harlequins, and we have my Space Marines, which are just over there still waiting to get painted. Now, when it comes to the tournaments that are coming up, they're going to be both my Dark Eldar. I'm going to be bringing those. Now, I will play Eldar here and there, and I will play my other armies, but again, I'm going to try and focus on the one I'm going to be taking to the tournament for the next little bit. Painting-wise, we've got the Space Marines on the table back there ready to be painted up. Pretty much everything's primed, everything's pretty much set to go. I've been doing a little bit of, as you can see, a little bit of painting, but not very much. It's mostly just base coats, so it's not too bad. Now those base coats, how do I say this? It's 1,500 points. It's a goofy list, and when I get an opportunity to paint it up and actually play it, I'll do it. So any painting videos are going to be focused on them, but I will have an opportunity to do a few one-off things with my Eldar and other stuff too. Harlequins are pretty much done for now, and same thing with the Dark Eldar, but you never know. Things change, right? Tournament, so OnePlus Armor's having a tournament at the end of the month, and that is going to be the Powerfists and Psychers. It's going to be 1850 and ITC rules. So I'm really looking forward to that. They put on some very good quality tournaments. If you get an opportunity, check out their channel. They've got some great reports. They do some various different game systems as well. They're a good group of people for sure. Always really nice. There's also another tournament going on. It's a team tournament, and that's in March, April, and that is down in Cambridge. So I'll be taking my Dark Elder to both tournaments, and I'm really excited about the team tournament because we've got a pretty good team that we've put together, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. That tournament is going to be ETC rules instead, but so I just need to kind of update on a few things just to make sure that my list fits all the needs there, because there's certain things that ITC allows whereas ETC may not. So I just need to double check that. So you're going to see that going on. X-Wing wise, we're going to be continuing with the Heroes of the Aturi Cluster campaign. I'm having so much fun with that, as well as the other guys. So when it comes to videos, it's my kind of relax, have fun, just hang out with friends type game. But I will do some kind of update videos and let you know how things are going. And I'm actually kind of looking at writing up an actual scenario or a 3-mission progressive scenarios that's going to have an actual antagonist involved, a named one, and maybe it'll be a little bit fun. So maybe I'll have a little bit more focus on that. But when it comes to X-Wing games, I've never been comfortable posting the X-Wing games, mostly because my version or my format for doing reports is very different than a lot of other people's when it comes to X-Wing, and I'm not comfortable with my format. I feel works really well with 40K for just getting the gist out and letting you guys know how a game went. But X-Wing, it's so much more involved, and the movements are much more precise, and things can change within moments. So I really want to make sure that if I do any future battle reports, it's actually going to be a full recording of the event, with, of course, me talking over it and stuff as I normally do. So I'm thinking about kind of moving to that format. I just need to kind of invest in a tripod, and if my camera won't do, I might have to actually invest in a proper camera, but we'll see how that goes. I'll try a few experiments. You guys let me know what you guys think of it when I do get an opportunity to do that. So that's at least the plan for now. So tournaments, when it comes to X-Wing, there hasn't been anything announced yet. There's been a little bit of buzz about people being interested in it. I haven't heard anything about a tournament pack arriving yet, but we'll see. And if one does, cool, and I will definitely make some videos about it, do some practice stuff. I know I have a few lists I really want to try out. Some interceptor, I love my interceptors, of course. Get an interceptor list out there, or maybe even an anti-spam, because I know the spam bots have been a big thing, so maybe I can get a an anti-spam list going on, because there's quite a few, not necessarily pilots for the Imperials, but the Rebels, there's actually some interesting pilots that actually feed off the stress. So I might look into building a list around that. Sorry, guys. So that's pretty much it when it comes to X-Wing. When it comes to online games, what I might do is do some Let's Plays. For the most part, I maybe do Star Trek Online, or basically any online free-to-play games for now, just to have a little bit of fun with it. Talk about some ships, play around with some missions. I really like this game because I can do some very unique stuff, like fly around with my science ship and kill everything with science and do crushy beams and stuff. I think my ship can do like just thousands upon thousands of damage without even firing a weapon. It's all just science abilities, so it's a lot of fun. The graphics, as you can see, are a bit wanting in comparison to stuff, but it's like 6 years old now. It's not a bad game, but it does have some areas of opportunities that probably won't be addressed anytime soon. Namely, its PvP system. Oh, it's so broken now. I'm so sad. It used to be so good. Well, not necessarily good, but a lot of fun, and people actually played it. Now it's the queues are dead, so that's kind of sad. So maybe I'll do some Star Trek Online, some more stuff when it comes to World of Warships. I'm not very good at World of Tanks, but maybe. I'm definitely enjoying War Thunder, so I might do some Let's Plays of War Thunder and stuff like that. So With that said, let me know what you guys think. Toss some comments below. Are there any online free-to-play games you want to see? Is there anything that you guys would like to see specifically with 40K? Anything with X-Wing that you guys would like to see that you guys are enjoying? I've been thinking about doing live streams, but for the most part, when it comes to Twitch and YouTube, I've been having a lot of problems getting them to kind of work with each other appropriately. So I might have to do something else. We'll see. I'm also working with some overlay programs to have a little bit of fun with them too. But again, not having a heck of a lot of luck. Anyways, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little update, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye now.